Because I told the doctors and the nurses that was my out date. That was the way I'm finally going to get out of the penitentiary.
Because you had no out date.
Nothing. I didn't think I was getting out, so I'd rather die and finally be outside the penitentiary.
Right. I mean, so that was your way out, was to die.
That's why I called it my out date.
And so, I mean, what did the doctors say when you told him, I don't want surgery, I want to die here?
His jaw kind of fell open. He was shocked. He tried to talk me. He actually got kind of a little aggressive the way he was talking to me, and said, "No, this is a stupid thing to do." I said, "Pal, it's my decision."
Yeah.
You know, and then I looked at the officer and said, "You can take me back to prison now. You know, I don't need this guy no more."
And so you had never, when you finally saw a parole board after 33 years in prison, right?
Yeah, in 2017, I seen the parole board for the first time after 33 years. Went in there with a very bad attitude.
Yeah, tell me about, so would you tell one of those guys said something, he asked you a question.
He kept asking me the same question over and over again. On the 5th time he asked me that, I told him, I said, "Look, you've asked me that question 5 times. I'm not going to answer it again. I've already answered it 5 times. So we're done with that."
That's not a good thing to say to a parole.
No, it is not.